Many of you get caught up in asking a girl out and how exactly to do it. And there may be small things that you're doing that are making that potentially good situation go south. So, in today's video, I want to share with you a better way of thinking about how to ask women out that will make it a lot less pressure for yourself and potentially for them, and make it very easy and effortless so you can transition from maybe a nice conversation into an instant date that really takes no effort at all. All right. So, one of the things that you got to remember is that when you approach a woman, whether it be at an event that you're at, or maybe somewhere on the street, at the grocery store, essentially any sort of cold approach situation, is that you want things to be able to just flow easy and effortlessly. And there is certainly a path in which you do that. Now, the first thing that you need to do, obviously, is open up that conversation, okay? Start talking with her, and you're not immediately going for the phone number or for trying to date her, okay? You have to just open up the conversation in such a way that lets her know that you're interested in her, but you can also be building rapport. And why building rapport is so important is because this allows for the both of you to get to know each other a little bit in a quick amount of time and builds comfort. That's the main thing is a level of, and when I say comfort, I don't mean like she's totally at ease with you. I just mean that there is a level of chemistry, because sometimes that comfort may come through witty banter. Maybe you even have a playful disagreement. So it doesn't mean kissing her ass. It doesn't mean agreeing with everything she says. When I say comfort, it just means that there's a nice chemistry going back and forth. It could be you teasing her. She might be teasing you back. You could have a playful disagreement on something in the grocery aisle, which ice cream is better, stuff like that. It doesn't mean you must just bow down and agree with everything that she says in hopes that she likes you and maybe you can get her phone number. That's not what we're saying at all. But building that rapport is what opens up the door towards the next step, okay? And one of the things that I think guys get trapped in, they open up the conversation, then they start spinning in here. They start talking forever and ever and ever, and they never move it to the next part, okay? And so the point of this video is to show you how you can go to that next part very easily. So one of the things obviously you can do is say, hey, I'd love to get together sometime. What's your number? And get the number right then and there. That's a very easy way to do it. That's obviously called a number close. But the way the thing that I want to share with you today in this video is it's called extending an invitation, okay? And when you extend an invitation, it makes it as though she gets to decide for herself. She can join. There's a sense of choice and freedom there, even though you are gently guiding her towards the direction that you would like to go for the two of you, right? So you're talking, okay? Imagine that you're having a conversation, you're going back and forth, you're chit-chatting, and then when I say extend an invitation, you say something like this. Well, hey, you know what? I was about to head over to Starbucks and grab a cup of coffee. If you'd be up for coming along and joining me. Boom. You're extending an invitation, right? It's just, I'm going to do this thing. Yeah, if you're free right now, why don't you come and join me for a cup of coffee? If you're free, come and join me. But I'm going to go be doing this thing so you can feel free to come along with me. So that is what it looks like when you just extend an invitation. And it doesn't have to be coffee. You go, hey, well, I was headed to the beach right now. Feel free to join me if you'd like. Boom. You're extending an invitation to something that you were already doing. Now, just recently, there was a great opportunity that happened where I was taking a walk. A girl walked by. We started a conversation, and I did the very thing that I just told you right now. I was like, well, hey, I'm headed to the beach. Feel free to join me if you'd like to. She said, yeah, that sounds fun. And we conversed, went to the beach, and had a little swim. So it's very, very easy when you just extend that as if, hey, I'm just happy to be doing something. Feel free to join. It's very low pressure. It feels very natural and very casual and not needy at all, right? So they can come, they can go. Doesn't really matter to you. You're going to be doing this thing. Okay, so this is what I mean by extending an invitation. So for those of you guys out there who kind of, you're interested in approaching women just out and about in your daily life, but you just don't know you kind of get stuck in that conversation pattern and you don't really know where to go from there. This is what I recommend to you. Now, granted, you might not have something that you're going to do right then and there. And this is where you need to just create that thing. So, hey, well, I'm just going to grab a cup of coffee. Now, you may not have been at that moment getting a cup of coffee, but if you'd like to take her out right then and there and you happen to have time, then you simply just come up with something that you can extend that invitation for, right? Could be coffee. Could be, I'm heading over to the park right now. I'm headed down to the beach right now. I'm going on a walk right now. Whatever it happens to be. If you've built rapport, if she finds you attractive enough, if you're having a good time, many, many times women will be like, yeah, that sounds fun, and go along for it. Okay, that is you gently leading. You're not waiting around for her to decide. You're not getting stuck in that conversation loop and hoping that she asks you out. Well, I know a lot of guys start to think that way, like, I hope she asks me for my number. That's not really, that may happen, but very rarely. So each step of the way, you're gently leading it towards the ultimate goal, which is going out, dating, whatever it happens to be. Okay. So try that the next time you guys are out and about. Just extend that invitation. And this is where, of course, being able to think on your feet is absolutely essential. You have to be a man about town, which is why, this is a topic for a different video, but going out by yourself and just doing things, experiencing different things in life sharpens that sword, that mental sword of, I have like different ideas and backup plans. So if something pops up, I can quickly transition into, hey, let's go do this. I'm heading over here if you'd like to join me. You're not fumbling around for something to do. You're not, blah, 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 blah. You're not just at a loss. You've experienced the world. You know where things are. Hey, I'm heading to this bookstore, actually. They're doing this event. You should come and join me. Boom. You're tapped in and you're always ready to go. This is very tactical. It's strategical, but it's also something that is very comforting for a woman when you are a man who's just confidently, casually inviting her along to something that you are already doing. Okay? It makes an instant date that much easier. So give that a try, gentlemen. Let me know how that goes. It's a lot of fun. And even if you're not, even if it's not a romantic, you don't have a romantic interest in that person, sometimes it's just nice when you're out and about, you start talking to a woman and like, hey, let's go grab a cup of coffee just to get some companionship for a little while and practice your banter skills, practice your rapport building skills, and just interact with people. It doesn't always have to just be romantic and trying to go on a date. All right. So keep that in mind and give it a shot. Drop some comments down below. I'd love to hear how this goes for you, because this really is a big part of the Sophisticated Scoundrel handbook, where you are just a man who's tapped into society, tapped into the world, and you're always on your game, and you always have a plan for when things come up, right? Whenever you just meet a woman at random or something goes on, you've always got some sort of backup plan in your back pocket, and you're ready to move, all right? So if you're a guy out there who is like, God dang, this guy says some good stuff, I'd love to learn from him, and you need coaching, click that link down below. That is a link to book a one-on-one consultation call with me. If you want to get better at this stuff, but you find yourself continuing to get stuck, you just can't figure it out, you book a call with me. We'll talk about where you're getting stuck, what's been holding you back. And if it seems like a good fit for my program, I will walk you through how my coaching works. All right. All right, guys, that does it for this video. I will see you in the next one.